Shall be given. That's how it's supposed to be. Jehovah, baby. Let's go.
Stepping on the gas, no brake light. I got a big dream and I aim high. Take a risk every time I play dice. I shake 'em up and it's snake eyes. I'm the same guy on the same grind. Busy printing money, watch the paint dry. My intuition told me through the grapevine that I'ma get rich and I ain't lying. Yeah.
I'm gonna get you what you need. God will supply all everything. Oh, he brings me joy.
It's bringing me joy. It's no blessing I'm receiving. Oh, it's bringing me joy.
We're rolling down the Golden Coast in the land of sun where the vibes boast. From the Bay to LA, every street, every turn we play. Cruising in the city of stars, where our dreams are made of. In the glow of the sunset we blaze, as our memory of our life cascade. With the gospel in our souls, and the love of Jesus Christ in our hearts. On the coastal roads we expose our lives as a work of art. Hey, see the waves crash here, they say you go song. In the West Coast paradise, we can't go wrong. With the palm trees in the clear blue sky, our spirits ride the breeze, man, we flying high. Yes, we flying high. You don't have to worry about it.
All right.
You just cruise to have a good time. Cause it's supply all your needs according to its glory, What you need, what you need, what you need.
Let's share some stuff.
Oh, he brings me joy.
And it's bringing me joy. It's no blessing I'm receiving.
All right, that's just so the music. I wrote that yesterday. Well, I did it yesterday. Well, day before yesterday, Wednesday. Recorded that Wednesday. Now the mix ain't right. We ain't done yet. We still mixing in, mastering, and everything within a couple of days. All right, so today we're not talking about music. We're not talking about production. We're talking about we are talking about production, but we talk about production from an aspect of visual production and what you're seeing as far as audio and video production, as you see, like in the lives and everything. So I've been getting a lot of questions, especially after we do a King Bo show. I get a lot of questions about what gear I'm using, how I'm producing the shows, who produced the shows, how we run the show, how we do it, and different things like that, or how what am I using as far as tech. So if we start there, first of all, okay, I produce the show, right? So me and Bo are both remote. Bo's in the DMV, DC, Maryland area. I'm in Georgia, so it's there. So we remotely do the show. I produce it from here, and it is a remote produce that we do as far as doing the show. So we are actually remotely doing it. We're using software, computers, and everything. And I'm going to go down the list of the things that we use and everything, and that's how we do the show now. As far as like the graphics and you guys seeing everything, as far as like seeing King David and stuff like that. That's something that I'm producing here on the side. Now, when you're doing things and you try to get better at doing it, you're gonna get better. Like when you first start off, it's a learning curve, and truthfully, it is a learning curve. Into anything that you want to do that's worthwhile, it's a learning curve. But it's not as hard, it's not as difficult as people think it is, especially with the advent of technology and how fast technology is growing and going now. It's actually a great time to get into production, because a lot of people are wanting to get into podcasting. A lot of people are wanting to start doing video vlogs, different things like that. And it's a great time to get into it. It's a lucrative field. It's a growing field. It is getting a little bit oversaturated, but if you have something to say, you can make it interesting. It's something that I believe that you can work in. And even if you're not wanting to be in front of the camera, like you can always do stuff like this behind the camera, which could also be lucrative and possibly give you a quicker income. And you won't have to go through learning algorithms, getting a certain amount of lit viewers, getting sponsors. You can just say, hey, I want to remotely control and produce your show, which I am offering. Now, if you want, if you like some of the things that you've seen and some of the shows that you see me producing and you see me doing that, you can inbox me on Facebook at facebook.com/King David Jordan. You can hit me up on my YouTube page, right here on the YouTube page right here. YouTube King David Jordan. And then you can also hit me up on X. I am King Joe on X. But then you can also call me at 478-569-610. 478-569-6110. You can also call me at 478-569-6110 and leave a message. Like, if you call me, I'm not gonna answer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, leave a message and I'll get back with you. Let me know, hey, it's about business and stuff like that. You'll be calling about your health in your office. And let me know it's about business and we can talk about that. Talk about how it is to get the training. Now, I will offer, I'm putting together now a course to do it. It won't be a long course. It'll be like an hour course, but it'll be to get something to get you started, get you in the right vein of what you want to use, right? And that course, it doesn't matter what software you use. You can use OBS, you can use StreamYard, you can use Ecamm. It's many. I've used so many, man. Lemon. I use so many different softwares to do production in that is really, 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 really cool. I've kind of treated it like I treated DAWs if we do music production, which I do also. Finding the right the right DAW can inspire creativity. Like right now, I've been trying to leave Logic for like 3 years, but I keep coming back to Logic because it inspires the most creativity for me, and I'm most fluent in it. So when I'm really, really working, I go to Logic because that's something I'm really fluent in, and I can be creative, and I don't have a lot of hiccups. I know where everything exactly is, and I'm not having to stop my creative juices to find something because I know where everything is. Same thing. I'm not as familiar with Cubase. I used to be Cubase with the Logic, but now I'm going back to Pro Tools, and it's like oh my god. I find myself going back to Logic because, like I said, you want to be as efficient as possible when you're making when you're working and you're doing these things, because time is money. Time is money, and doing this production and things like that is time consuming. It is very time consuming. Doing the production for the King Bo show, for that one show a week, probably takes me about 8 hours for that one show. Well, it depends, right? If I do the animation, with animation, it'll probably take about 8 to 12. But for that one show a week, without the animation and without all this stuff, normally it takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get set up. Once Bo sends me the list of topics that he wants to talk about, and another thing too, working with great people with great attitudes who want to work with you. You know what I'm saying? So I may be the producer, but and I may be producing this, but having talent that's faithful, that wants to see you grow and is working with you is essential to having growth, okay? To growing your channel and doing the things that you want to do. Now, normally what we do with the King Bo show, I can't call it King Joe because that's my producer name. The King Bo show is Bo send me topics, and they say, hey man, what you think about these topics, blah, 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 blah. We're going to have this person on. We're going to have this, that, and the other. And I look over the top and say, okay, I like this. Can we change this? Hey, what do you really, which are the ones that you really want to talk about? You know what I'm saying? And then he let me out. Then I throw some stuff and say, well, can we bring this up? Can we talk about this? And then we'll plan a show. And I kind of showed it and I kind of shared it a little bit on the last show. If you go to my Facebook page, on my YouTube page, the last show, we're always growing. Let me say that. We're always growing. The last show, you will see where we actually put our shot sheet up. Now, we don't do it every week if it's time, because depending on time, but I try to get a shot sheet and just to give a direction where the show is going. Like last show, we had to cut about 3 topics because we were so into the NFL playoffs and talking about the results for last week, and then the callers kind of dictate the show, so we was able to be flexible and the things that we did last show. So behind the scenes of the show is like gives me topics. He lets me know, hey man, this is what we're gonna this is what I want to talk about. This is some things that we can talk about, blah 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 blah. I share topics with him, say, hey man, because we want to be knowledgeable, both knowledgeable about things that we speak on. You know what I'm saying? Because we always want to do three things: that's entertain, educate, and inform. It's funny that more people are starting to say that. I understand Shannon Sharp say that because I got that from Savannah State University when I was taking mass comm at Savannah State University. So I understand Shannon Sharp said it, but I'm saying more people started to say, hey, inform, entertain, educate. So that's what we try to do. We try to be entertaining. We try to be informative, but we also try to be educational with the streams that we do. But we try to carry it with a certain class and a certain response, because you got a lot of the ghetto shows that's talking about it and everything. So we want to be like the class and one that display class and sports and talk about it from a perspective of class and dopeness. You know what I'm saying? Still have fun and still offer our opinions, but always do it as gentlemen. But yeah, that's normally how the show flows. Normally he hits me up about Monday or Tuesday, or he'll give me a call and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about the shows. Or we just shoot the breeze and just talk about life and how each other's doing and check on each other. But then around Monday, we're kind of lock in and say, okay, hey, show's Wednesday night. What about these topics, right? And it's always because the way the nature news is and sports news is and the way the world works, and because we get information all the time, you always kind of have to have that flexibility there. We can change off the rip because it's a live show, right? It's a live show. So yeah, he's in DMV area, Baltimore, Maryland, DC, Baltimore, Maryland area. I'm in Georgia, and we do the show remotely. Yeah, we do the show remotely from there. And let's talk about what we use for this show. As far as software, I've tried StreamYard. I really like StreamYard. It's cool. It's really cool. I like OBS. OBS is not as fluid as StreamYard. OBS is free. That's why a lot of people love OBS, and they've got used to the workflow OBS. And you can do everything that you really need to do on OBS, and it's really free, right? And it's dope that it's free. OBS is free. So OBS is a free software that you can use. And I'm pretty cool with OBS also. As a matter of fact, I just set up a church with OBS not too long ago. Using OBS as their video suite editor. My live suite editor. So I have used StreamYard, I've used OBS, I've used Lemon, I've used a little bit of everything. The one thing the software I ended up falling on and end up falling in love with is called Ecamm Live. And the reason I like Ecamm Live because it's really drag and drop. A lot of things is drag and drop, so it's drag and drop. And so is OBS, but it's just a little bit more, Ecamm Live made more sense to me than Stream. I like StreamYard, but StreamYard has its limitations as far as I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. And StreamYard, and they may have changed this because I have not been in StreamYard recently. But the problem that I had with StreamYard was when I'm doing let me show you. When I'm doing a widget, right? Which I don't even know if StreamYard has widgets. All right, so you see right here, I have subscribe. With StreamYard, if I put up a graphic, and they may have changed this. But the issue I also have with StreamYard, the reason why I did not work with StreamYard is because if I have thank you for your support here, I can resize it. I can make it big as I want. I can resize it. I can put it anywhere I want to put it. And that, to me, having that flexibility and being able to put the graphic anywhere I want it and make sure the graphic is sitting there, and I didn't need any other software, that to me was like, okay, cool. I have more control over here. And that's the biggest thing for me with Ecamm is the amount of control that I have to work with whatever, the software that I'm working with, right? And StreamYard, don't get it twisted. I love StreamYard. StreamYard is dope. It's dope. But now I think Ecamm is really, really taking the lead. Now, it's more expensive. It is more expensive. Ecamm is more expensive. And I'll tell you some of the differences that I like. But this is one thing I like about StreamYard. Another thing I like is with Ecamm, say I have a pitch, say I have a graphic, and this is why I use Ecamm, and that's why I would probably even take OBS before I get to StreamYard. No, this is StreamYard. I love StreamYard. StreamYard, holla at me. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Look, I got a friend, my man Ronald, who uses StreamYard. He loves it. That's his thing. That's his That's his go-to software to do his production. Hey, whatever you find as your go-to software to do your production is what it is that you need to use. I'm gonna show you another. The reason why I like OBS. The reason why I like Ecamm Live the most is too. Cause say if I want to add a graphic, right? Just that easy, I can add a graphic to Ecamm. I can add a graphic to my show, and I can put it anywhere I want to put it, right? And I can resize it how I want to resize it. That's what I love. I love the fact that it's drag and drop, and I can make the changes and everything real time, right? Now I can put it in where they have a preview mode where you wouldn't see me doing all this. I'm just showing you this as an example. Like that's a GIF that I made. I'm just showing you as an example. Let me use a better picture because that was a GIF I made. I'm just showing you as an example why I like Ecamm, like why I choose Ecamm. Because when it comes to Ecamm, and say we're doing something about Lamar Jackson, right? I could just drop it in, boom, I got Lamar Jackson there. You know what I'm saying? So I have Lamar Jackson, and then I can resize it. Now I got my thumbnail while we're talking about it. Boom, it's right there, it's live. Okay? And I just dropped it in. It wasn't like something I had to do. And you can use GIFs. If you have GIFs, I don't know why my stuff is showing up as GIFs now. But if you have GIFs and stuff like that, you can use GIFs and different things like that to make sure that those things are you don't have backgrounds and anything like that. So that's why I use Ecamm Live, because for me it's more flexible. Everything is right here where I need it. I got my scenes here, so I had different scenes that I can run for my promos. So we might have a promo that we run here.
Took some overtime to get the time right. Had to lose a little money to get my mind right.
And then I can turn that volume down and I can be talking, and because we're in real time. So it's just that easy to go how you want to maneuver, how you want to do, and it works. Everything is right there at your fingertips. That's why I use Ecamm. Now, Ecamm is expensive. Like to get all to get the total package, it is very expensive, right? And I'm saying it's not cheap. To me, it's an investment. So I go live a lot, even if I'm doing if I'm just doing a live for teaching or something about that nature. It's not cheap for me, so I pay the top price for Ecamm. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'll let you go look at it for you. I'll tell you. Normally you can get Ecamm for like $20 a month. If you do, I think it's $20 a month, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you get the basic package of Ecamm for $20 a month. I don't have the basic package. I have the pro package. You know what I'm saying? Because I want our stuff to look professional, and I'm telling you guys, the VES, the video editing software that you use, right? The VES that you use for your live stream, for your videos, is very, very important. Very important. Very important. Because being able to maneuver and add different things in, I could do a lot of posts, because I've had people say, why you just want to do post-production, blah, 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 right? And I was like, okay, well, I could save time if I could just go here, boom, turn my camera off, and I'm promoting du jour, right? That's how easy it is at Ecamm. And it's quick time. If I put it in preview mode, you wouldn't even see that. Or I could set this up as a scene and just go down to the scene and then it automatically shows up. That to me saves time, it saves money, it saves effort. And at the end of the day, it makes it where, you know what I'm saying, it's worth the cost for me, for Keith. You know what I'm saying? And the work I do. Plus, it integrates well with having to do remote production. It integrates in real time and remote production. And when someone comes into your environment, when they come to the Ecamm environment, they're able to see behind the scenes what's going on. And it's just little things that Ecamm does that StreamYard does too. And I might make a video of StreamYard also. I might bring one on. Let me talk about StreamYard, because that's his thing. You know what I'm saying? You got the thing with StreamYard. But with Ecamm, that's something that I really like, the drag and drop, the flexibility, being able to maneuver and run through my scenes very quickly, have everything set up pre-time. Once I do my pre-production, you know what I'm saying, we can run. And then another thing, once you get to your post-production, you also have each of those. I can show you that too. Once you get to your post-production, you also have each of those recordings that's saved on your on your desktop. So I have mine going through. I save it on my desktop, then I always back it up on a hard drive. But I'll show you that also. So this is another advantage. I'm gonna tell you, I'll show you an advantage because it makes it easier. It just makes everything easier. So when I want to add, we're getting ready to start our podcast and our audio podcast also with the King Bo Show. And what makes it cool is when I'm doing Ecamm, I can also go here and I can run. It downloads your audio files, so you just have each individual audio file. So if you want to go back and do some post production, the other day we had an issue where we was having real bad echo. So if I wanted to go back and I wanted to fix that and do a post production, I can go back and eat. One great thing about Ecamm is that you can go back to Ecamm and you can find your videos. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. Let's see if I can show you real quick so you guys can. All right, so you can go back and find your videos, and you have your video outputs of everything that you have there, right? I'm trying to know where all my videos. Okay, there it is. All right, I was on the wrong one. So if you look, even I have a saved and backup for all my Ecamm live videos. Let me move this to the side, and I'm sharing my screen right now. And see, this is another thing I love too, because I can just make this smaller, but this smaller, boom. See, it still looks professional, right? Still looks good. So I'm gonna break this down. But what you can also see here, this is my folder here. If I go to my my live stream, this is my folder. Make it big so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is my folder of all my Ecamm live, videos and recording. The cool thing about Ecamm too, like, so when you get done and say you want to keep that, you have an audio of each separate guest. So if my guest is normally Bo, I'm main Mike, my movie audio and all that stuff is there, but you have audio of each separate guest and video of each separate guest. So I have just video of Bo. If Bo's doing the thing, I just have video of Bo playing with just Bo. I'm nowhere in there. So for post, it just shows Bo there.
Let's see how this plays out this year. This is gonna be interesting.
So it just has Bo there, just Bo by himself. I'm nowhere in the scene. It's just completely his camera on 24/7, and that to me is like worth the price of admission. So I can go back and they say I want to make a right now we're making videos and to promote the show. I'm starting to do smaller clips and different things like shorts and reels to of the show. It's really cool just to be able to have Bo in there. And Bo, you know what I'm saying, and I could just go with him. You know what I'm saying? I could just do that. I'm not in the clip. So if it's a clip that I have of Bo and I really I really want to use that clip and come back and edit that clip later. The cool thing about Ecamm is that I have that clip. I have that whole video clip of him, and I can get exactly where I want to get to in the clip.
Melee on the court. I believe it's a complete melee at that point in time.
Not only can I take that clip there, I can cut that clip. I can clean it up. I can get some of the noise out of it, make it a little clearer. All those things are there because it's right there. And then at the same time, I can do the same thing with myself. Well, this is the promo here. So I can do the same thing with myself where you have, both of us together. You know what I'm saying? So this is an older show that we was doing. And I had to grow, y'all. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it was practicing and growing and getting better. So this is an older show, the whole clip that we have. So then we also have the audio of the clip also. So you guys, let's see. You can see the audio of the clip also. This is another show. So yes, so you even have like, me, you know what I'm saying, doing my own thing and stuff like that. All that's there, so you have it. But then also you have the audio. If you see right here, you can see the sound effects that we add, the guests. That's Bo's mic. That's my mic. So if we wanted to do another podcast, or if we wanted to do another stream or shorts or whatever, or if we just wanted to do, a podcast where we're putting on Apple Music or Spotify, which is coming really, really, really soon. You know what I'm saying? It's coming really, really, really soon. When we do our podcast on Apple Music, Spotify, we don't have to redo anything. We can just take that show and then put it together and we can re-edit it. And we have the audio sources also of those shows also. So that to me is worth the admission of Ecamm for me. That's worth the admission just by itself. Now, so the software I use is Ecamm Live. There are other great softwares, like I said. You have StreamYard, you have OBS, you have different ones. Those are two of the popular. You have Lemon, you have I think now even there's so many that you can use, man. There's so many that you can use that you find. But just find the one that's best for you. It's like a DAW. Find a DAW that you're most efficient in, that's cost effective. If price and money a month is a problem, go with OBS. Best deal. OBS is very intricate. It's very something that you can use. It's very and y'all keep saying what is OBS? Hold on. I think I have OBS on here. I might have deleted it for space. Yeah, I do have. So you can always go to OBS, and OBS is a very, very, very sweet, awesome video editing suite that you use for live. And y'all say I hadn't used it. Remind me later. I hadn't used it, but it's something that you also can do, and you can do live, and you can do everything that you need to do here. You can make it work right here on OBS too. So this is what OBS looks like as far as what you can turn into and what you can do as far as production, video suite production. Let's see if I can show you what Ecamm looks like. Let's see. So I'm gonna show you what Ecamm looks like. Let's see if I can show you what Ecamm looks like. So let's see when we go to Ecamm, see what Ecamm looks like. It's kind of hard to show you Ecamm while I'm live, so it's hard to do it. It is a way. I just don't feel like doing it. Be honest with you. There's a way you can do it, but I just don't feel like that. But I can show you like the camera. Okay, there we go. This is kind of what Ecamm looks like. That's the camera effects. You can do different things like that. Have your comments. You can, Ecamm is something that you can set up also to be dope also. You know what I'm saying? You have your switcher, what you see there. You have, your overlays, which I don't have any, you got your overlay part, and this is why I love Ecamm. This right here, the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So I can set all my scenes up, and this is what takes the pre-production to get you ready for your show. It's the scenes and everything you have set up here. You know what I'm saying? So I have this, and you can just go down the list. Man, people calling me already. Yeah, but hey, if you want to get, you have to come back and do that. That's Quincy. I gotta call my brother. All right, I'm gonna call Quincy. Quentin, I'm gonna call you right back. Quentin. But at the end of the day, that's how you set up your show. It's not hard. It's not super different. It's very kind of very easy to do it and set it up. Now, what else am I using? I know a lot of you guys will say, okay, cool. All right, kid, you gave us the VS, the Ecamm. We know you're using that. You know what I'm saying? What else do you use? Okay. As far as my computer, I'm running Mac. Y'all already know. Y'all know I'm Mac. Yeah, I'm kind of getting tired of Mac a little bit. Because I'm really thinking about getting the 24, the Samsung. I'm kind of getting appled out a little bit. Somebody said I need to go ahead and get the Apple Vision Pro, and that'll bring it back. But I'm a little appled out a little bit, but I have to say, when it comes, I've been in the ecosystem so long, and I got everything. I got the MacBook, I got the Mac, Mini, soon to be Studio. I'm also using, that's what I run. That's the computer I run. Just y'all, I'm legitimately, for the production that I'm doing, I'm legitimately using a Mac Mini, and it is the 8 gig M1 Mac Mini with 512 gigs of RAM, and I do all my production off of it. That's what I use. The M1 Mac Mini, 500. That thing might be like $400 now. Let me see, how much is it? The M1 Mac Mini now. Let's see, M1 Mac Mini. So anybody, because we're gonna talk about cost. M1 Mac Mini. Yeah, it's like $500. You get an M1 for like $500 now. I got 512 gigs. If I was you, I'll get 16 gigs of RAM. But it's running like $500. You can get it. I see one now for $418. I think that might be the base model. Let me see. They got one for $418. And that's the base model for $400. So you're talking $400 for the base model M1. You know what I'm saying? And I'm using the and I have used my my MacBook Pro is a base model. So, you know what I'm saying, 256 gigs, $400 to get a Mac Mini. I will get 16 gigs of RAM, and I get at least 512 the tetrabyte. That'll probably help you out a little bit more. But those are just some of the things that I use, you know what I'm saying, to do. So to run my whole production center, that's what I'm using. I'm using a Mac Mini, nothing super crazy. You know what I'm saying? I haven't upgraded. I'm going to upgrade to a studio because I'm starting to work in animations. And anytime you start working in animations, it's a lot more. It's a hard process. It's a lot more taxing on your processor. So I am, now that I'm starting to work in animation a little bit, and I'll do some of those things of that nature. It's a hard. The process is a little, it's a little taxing on my processor. So that's why I'm upgrading. I might go big and get the Mac Pro. We see it. God is blessing these days. So we got that going on. As far as audio, now right now I am using. Let's see if I can do this. If I can set this up, I can show y'all. Right now, at the current time, right now, I am using. I'm using my Apollo, Native Instruments Apollo. But when I'm normally going live, I'm normally using the brand new. I just bought this. It hasn't been that long. I just upgraded to this, and this is what I upgraded to. The Rodecaster Duo. And this thing here is amazing. And I bought this for one reason only. It wasn't because of my sound. I couldn't get it. As you can tell, I have really good sound right now with my my Apollo, right? My Apollo Twin X. So I got great sound with the Apollo Twin X. But what this does is it puts everything at your fingertips, right? It puts everything. My wife would be just like, "Oh, that little kitty thing," but no, it puts everything at your fingertips, right? So this here, the Rodecaster Duo is fantastic. I love this thing. I love this. This is probably one of the best investments I've made recently, and I got a great deal. I traded in a PreSonus mixer to get this, and I think I ended up only paying like $70 for it. Brand new, and that was a blessing. The PreSonus, I would have been using the PreSonus because with the restocking and redoing my studio, I wasn't even using the PreSonus. But this here, the Rodecaster. What's up, John? How you doing? All right, this Rodecaster right here is the baby. This is my newest, greatest, thing that I bought, investment that I bought and invested in. And I really bought this for one reason. Well, one of the big reasons I bought this. I've been looking at it for a while. My boy Marcel, he has the one, and then I was able to use the one when I was in school doing production at school, at the high school, teaching audio video technology in high school. I was using the one, and I was gonna get the 2 Pro, and I had a bad experience at Guitar Center in one area in Atlanta. So we went to another Guitar Center in Atlanta. And the other guy in Guitar Center redeemed the whole because I was like, man, I'm not working with Guitar Center ever. I'm not giving them any more of my money. But guess what? We went to Alpharetta. Man, the guy hooked me up. He was beautiful, man. We worked together. He was able to give me this, and I was able to get it, and I've loved it ever since. It has a great sound, great effects, and I use this and this together when I'm live streaming. Now, right now, I'm talking on my 47 Junior. I'm talking on the 47 Junior. But I use this and this when I'm live streaming. These are the two. It's all Rode. It's all Rode. Rode is the leader right now. You got to give Rode their props. They're the leader when it comes to audio. And I want to try to do Stream Deck. So Rode, if you're listening, send me the Stream Deck so I can review it. I can put it on. I can review it and tell you exactly what I think about it, if it's good or not. Because right now, when it comes to audio, technology, live streaming, you got to go with these guys' Rode. And I'm actually about to upgrade my mic and get the podcaster mic. It's bigger, it looks better. I like that all black. That all black is pretty, man. So I'm thinking about getting that this weekend. Probably next weekend, but this weekend I'm thinking about getting the pod. So when y'all see me next weekend, y'all see me with the pod mic. Y'all see me with the new Rodecaster pod mic. But I love these things right here. This is beautiful right here. This right here, beautiful. I use these two. It tangent together, and they give me an awesome sound. Awesome sound, professional sound. And you see a lot of people using these. And the cool thing about this is a little cheaper. This is about $500, $600 brand new, maybe $600 brand new. If you get the Pro 2, it's gonna be about $699, $700. And this mic here is $99, right? So you can get this $99. So it's not breaking the bank. So that's what, about $1,000 right there with the Mac. Get that, the Mac, the mic. I don't think you need that. is a camera. Only thing you need lens is a camera. And with the camera, I am using. Hold on, I can show you a picture of the camera. My camera. The camera I am using is none other than. Actually, I made a video on my camera when I first bought it. Let's see if I got it. Let's see if I can show y'all the video. I should have had all this together. I was just doing this off the top. I was bored, so I was like, you know what? Let me make a video. All right. So the camera I am using for this is the Canon R7. I'm a Canon guy. Y'all know I've always been a Canon guy. I'm a huge Canon guy. So the camera I'm using for this is the Canon R7. And I'll show you a picture of my setup right now. The Canon R7 is the Canon camera that I'm using. And the reason I got the Canon R7 is not full frame, which I'm now to the point now where I think I need a full frame camera, definitely. And I'm running the stock lens with it too, because of what the 15 to 70 stock. So I'm running the stock 15 to 70 lens to it. It's not full frame. It is which I am thinking about going to full frame, looking at something. I'm thinking about going Sony. I am definitely thinking about going Sony. I am. But I have to say, the R7 has been a beautiful camera for me. It has been a beautiful camera. Picture-wise and different things of that nature, it's been a beautiful camera. You can see right now, you see my my video profile, the color profile for me, and I'm not using any lighting. This is just straight sunlight coming, and I got the sunlight aiming at me from one side here. That's why this side is a little darker. But I'm not using any lighting with the R7 right now. This is just my camera and regular natural lighting coming in today to provide the lighting for this camera. And this camera picks it and does it great. It does it great. So I love the R7. The R7 is a beautiful camera. Beautiful camera. If you're looking, I think you can get it now for like, it was $14.99 brand new. So you probably can find a body without the lens now, without the lens on there. So let me see how much it costs. I'm looking at the prices on it. You know, the R7's price right now. Hold on. All right. Now I think it is time for me to go full frame. Full frame. Now y'all know I'm using an APS. R7 is an APS-C, so I want to give y'all the heads up on that. It's an APS-C camera, so it's not full frame. You know what I'm saying? It's not full frame. It's an APS-C camera, so if you're looking for full frame, I would probably go. Isn't the R8 full frame? R8? I think the R8 is full frame. I think the R8 is full frame. If I'm going the next camera, I'm either going Sony. I know, because I got the R7, right? I got Canon R7. I'm either going Sony or I'm going to get the 5C. Those two. That's where I'm at right now. I'm either going. I'm getting the latest Sony or 5C. That's the next way. And the reason I'm getting 5C because 5C is Netflix compatible. Because I want to be on Netflix, not just Tubi. You know, I don't hate against Tubi because people making noise with putting Tubi movies up. So, but if you're just doing something doing live now, before I used the R7, I was using the M50. The M50 also, I think that's also an APS-C frame camera. The R7 is a beautiful camera, APS-C sensor. 4K 60. It does have a crop. So it does have a 1/4 crop. You can zoom in to get some of the noise with certain frames. You can put a booster on there to kind of make it full frame, but is it really still full frame? Not really still full frame. But I the R7, I love it. It's a dope camera. It's a dope camera, and it's something that you can use to get a good lens with it. Like I said, I'm just using the stock lens. What's this? The 15 to 70, I think it is. I'm just using stock lens, 50 to 7 stock lens, and you see what it's getting. Like I said, I don't have any lights on right now. That's just strictly Thank you, thanks, DJ Jesus Speaks. Man, we gotta link up real soon, Jesus Speaks. We gotta link up real soon. And I'm like I said, I'm just using natural light. I don't have a key light on. Now I do have a key light up top here. Ah man, I should have hooked my cell phone so I could take it through it. But I got key light right on top, and I'm really just in a little corner of my house, right? So I'm in a little corner of my house. I got a key light up top there that shines when it's dark, and I cut all the lights off, and I run a backlight, the back to kind of infiltrate the light in the back to give it more of a professional look and more of a solid look as you see this going on. So I'm not using OBS. I talked about. Jesus, I just talked about this for 30 minutes. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm using Ecamm Live. Now, I'm not against OBS. Like I said, I think OBS has all the anything that I can do with Ecamm, you can do with OBS. You really can. You can do it in the OBS. Anything I can do with Ecamm, you can do with OBS. Pretty much. Not everything. Like, only thing you can do with OBS, I don't think you can. One thing Ecamm I do like about Ecamm now is that I can stream to 10 different platforms, including Instagram now. We now can stream to Instagram, and I have not done it yet, but it's coming because when I stream to Instagram, I have to change my output of my stream size when I'm streaming or stream. I can't do it while I'm live, but if I was to stream to Instagram, I have to change mine to the you have to change your monitor and your stream size and shape from right now. I'm doing 16:9 wide. You probably have to go to a 9:16, right? So the aspect ratio will change. You go from a 16:9 to 9:16, so you can do the straight thing on Instagram. And that's the only reason I have not gone to Instagram live yet, because I love the freedom of the 16:9. I'm a big guy, so being skinny. But I am using Ecamm Live. I love Ecamm Live. Ecamm Live is my baby. It's my baby. I'm used to it. I love it. I pay for it, and I'm really happy with the updates they always bring in, and they think about us. What I like about Ecamm, and this is not an Ecamm. Listen, I'm gonna put this on Ecamm's website. This is not an Ecamm commercial, a promotional. I am not being sponsored by Ecamm. I just love using it. I'm just a user that loves using it, and it's little stuff I can do on Ecamm that everybody like. Boom, I'm ready to go for my show, and that's one tap. Right, that's one click. I'm ready to go. And I didn't change scenes. I didn't do anything. One click, I'm ready to go. We can add different things. I can change all that stuff with one click. One click. Thanks for subscribing. And then if you get a switcher, I don't even have a switcher yet. I plan on getting a switcher. If you get the switcher to go with it, bro, is that. That's probably my next purchase, is getting a switcher to go with it. Once I get the switcher, I think that's everything. And it's taking me some time. Let me say this, guys. And it's taking me some time. I had to do some trial and error. Before I got the R7, I was using an M50. I blessed the brother with the M50, just gave it away. Hey, man, here you go. This is a year giving, y'all. It's a year giving. So I was like, hey, man, I gave somebody an M50. I was just like, hey, man, I felt like he could use it. He could need it, so I just blessed him with it. Here you go. Love you, Doc. You know what I'm saying? The next camera I probably get, like I said, I could probably get a full frame with the Canon 5C instead of the APS-C sensor. And no, I'm not using OBS. I am using Ecamm Live. That's my weapon of choice, Ecamm Live. And let me say this: and the reason why I'm comfortable giving you guys this information and telling you, walking you through this, is because you can buy all the stuff that I have, and I can buy all the stuff that you have. That doesn't mean that my production is going to look like yours, or I'm going to run it the same way. Everyone has their own internal artistry, and I think that's the cool thing. So I'm cool, letting you guys know what I'm using. So that's really it. Oh, okay. So, and then I have 3 monitors. I'm running 3 monitors. I have a Insignia monitor right here. Really 4 if you count the my R7 screen. I have a Insignia monitor here, which I use to pretty much do the main production on. On the left side here, I have a brand. I just bought our own monitor that turns and it's horizontal, and I bought our own, and I bought it strictly because it's horizontal, and it's on sale. Listen, you can go get it now. It's on sale. It's 1080p, full HD, 1080p, and I paid $100 for it. It was $99. It's a 20. I think it's 20. I think it's a 27-inch. It's a 27-inch, and I love it. I love it. With 100, it has like 160 refresh rate. So if you game, this would be a great game to do personal gaming on. A great monitor to do personal gaming on. I like the refresh rate because, and I run my graphics and everything on this monitor here, on my left monitor, on my horizontal monitor, with that high refresh rate. Boom! Like once the graphics come up, it comes up quicker and it's refreshing quicker. So that's very, very important. You know what I'm saying? I run that. That's my secondary monitor, and then my third monitor on top, I have my iPad 18. iPad 18 is 11-inch year 18 iPad, and I use that for my monitor source, or if I get comments or something like that. I'm normally running my iPad up to see comments and see what's going on as far as like how we're looking and what it's actually looking like. One thing that's cool thing about Ecamm 2 is that you can output it. You can output your source to a different monitor. So I normally output my source to my iPad 11-inch that's right above my Insignia 32-inch TV, and I run that. So that is pretty much my setup, guys. That's pretty much my setup. And so if you like it, like this video, heart and subscribe. And what I plan on doing is once I reach a thousand subscribers on YouTube, I'm going to give away a podcasting setup. So go to King Jordan and how do I how do I become a part of that? All you have to do is go to my channel right here on YouTube or Facebook. Go to my channel. I'll put the link up on Facebook. And all you have to do is subscribe. Subscribe and comment, right? Subscribe and leave a comment to this video or any other video within the time. And we will choose a winner once we get to 1,000 subscribers. Right now, we have a long way to go. A long way to go. A long way to go. Wait, you're outputting to your iPad using it as a monitor for PC. No, I'm using Mac, Reggie. What's up, Reggie? Hey, bro, thanks for the last video. Tell me my audio was off. I got two audio interfaces right here, and I was using one audio interface to do something else. Hold on, let's see if I can show y'all. Let's see if I can get out the camera work. Another cool thing about Ecamm 2 is I can use my cell phone, and you can do this with StreamYard also. So I don't want y'all to think that Ecamm's the only one that you can do this with. But I can use my cell phone as a camera also. So you can use it, and you can use Unity camera that you have with you can use continuity. What I say, Unity camera? That's hilarious. You can use continuity camera with with Apple, and continuity camera will automatically once your screen goes to sleep, it'll read the continuity camera and read connect to your Mac, and you can use it as a wireless camera, and that's what I'm doing here. Well, hopefully I'll do it in a second. Susan set up. Sometimes it doesn't work, so I have to turn it back on. But continuity camera is something that I use. I can't use this though. Wait, let me see. I'll show you something. I can show you what I'm talking about. So, yes, I can output my screen to my stream from my Ecamm to my iPad. So I use my iPad actually as a third monitor. I'm gonna try to show it to you guys in a second. Let me hook it up real quick. I should have did all this before I did the video, but like I told you, I was just bored, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do a video because everybody keep asking me how I'm doing what I'm doing. So let me show you how I'm doing what I'm doing. All right. So let me show you guys real quick. Let's see if we can get this up and running. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna use my cell phone. Show you. If I can get over to Apple. Okay. So I'm gonna use Apple Cam because for some reason What's the name? Okay. All right. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right. So if you look here, let me go ahead and call this up. Let me show you guys. This give me a second, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to set it up for you guys so you guys can see. Because I was just, like I said, I was really just having fun. And iPad. And I'm gonna show you. Just stay with me. Don't leave. Don't leave. Stay right there. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right. So like I said, I'm inputting this to my iPad, and I'm using my iPad as an external thing. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So if you look here, all right. So this is. Then I can also show you kind of what Ecamm looks like too. So let's go to another camera. So let's switch. So we can switch to Apple Cam. All right. So if you look here, now I'm using my cell phone, right? So this is the screen. That looks crazy, right? So this is the screen. I'm using my cell phone. Try not to show y'all too much of my room. I'm using my cell phone. This is how Ecamm kind of looks. Now this is my main screen. I guess I can turn it this way. Hold on. All right. So we flip. All right. So this is my main screen here. This is the main screen I'm using. This is our 30-inch Insignia. Now if you go up a little bit, right there, that's my iPad. That's outputting what I'm seeing exactly on the screen, right? So that's outputting what I'm seeing on the screen. This has been outputted what I see on the screen. Now on this side here, if we go down, now I have my horizontal screen, which is running my graphics. This runs the graphics that I have, as you can see right there. This is running all the graphics that I have here. You know what I'm saying? So this is running my graphics. I can turn it off. And the cool thing is when I run all my graphics there, now what you have is now you have the setup where you're seeing everything here. This is my setup. All right. So you see my Canon, that's the R6 there. And with the R6, and then up here, this is my light. Boom. That's my field light right there. So that's pretty much the production that you have. Now these are my two audio interfaces. I got the Rodecast, and then I got the universal audio there. So that's pretty cool too. So all right, I just lost the feed there. Let's go back. Go back to my original camera. All right, so just give you guys a idea of what my setup looks like, what I'm using, how everything is set up, how everything is set up, how I'm using each thing. And like I said, it's really just in a corner here. You can see everything, and just doing right now. Like I said, as far as lighting is concerned, I'm using this is just my window. I just got the shades open in my window. This is sun. It was a beautiful day outside. Use the sun, and I like the imprint that the sun was giving it a natural look, the natural look that it's giving, and then it's really coming out really cool. So that's what I use, guys. Oh man, this video is about to be. I don't want it to be an hour. That's what I use as far as for my production. That's what I use as far as for doing the video, doing the live. When we're doing the live, when we're doing the King Bo show, this is what I'm using. And it's pretty cool to be able to use this stuff, and this the graphics and different things like that. So that's what I use. I have all this also on my laptop, so it is also possible. Even though I'm using my Mac Mini now, it is also possible to do this on an Apple M1 MacBook Air, Pro, Max, Ultra, regular. You know what I'm saying? You can do it. If y'all see me in the different rooms and different stuff like that, different areas, I normally just take my laptop. I just move my camera, take my light. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you see the different rooms and different areas that I'm in within my house. To my house, which is me and my wife tell about our whole house is just is a production house. You know what I'm saying? Like it's two bedrooms. Everything else production. You know what I'm saying? My wife Ease prints where her office is in one room. We got the printing machine going down there. The studio is downstairs. You know what I'm saying? So like each room is kind of his own production and facility. It's really a facility. We use our house as a ground zero facility for the work and the stuff that we're doing. And I've always done that. Like every house I've owned, I've always done that. Even the buildings. Y'all keep praying for me with the building, man, because there's a lot going on with the building and the production and everything. It's kind of slowed down with the getting that the way it should be up, so we can move some of this stuff out the house and then put it in the business building where everybody is. Because I don't really feel comfortable with everybody coming to my house either. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know you. But if I got a building that I'm setting up and building and trying to get production, that's what it is. So, any questions? Any questions? Real quick. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Real quick. If you got a question, thumbs up, heart. Please make sure, guys, that you like and you guys subscribe. Thank you for your support. Like I said, I will be giving away a full production studio when we reach 8,000 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed, go to my YouTube channel right now. Go to my YouTube channel, King Jordan. Go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. As soon as we reach 1,000, when we reach 1,000, the week after we reach 1,000, I have everything. I have a full production. It'll be a full production setup. Only thing you would need after this full production, only thing you would need is a computer. All thing you would need is a computer. We'll be giving away. I think we're gonna give away. We'll be giving away a audio interface. We'll be giving away a microphone. We'll be giving away, a full production suite. So you guys will be able to production. We'll be giving away some speakers to go with it, so you guys can hear. Some headphones to go with it. We'll be giving away a full production suite to you guys, so you guys can get started. All you got to do is go to King Jordan on YouTube, subscribe, and comment. Now, the more you comment, the more you like, and you comment, the more you like and comment, the better chances you have of winning. Okay? The better chances you have of winning. We'll choose our winner as soon as we reach 1,000. We got a long way to go. We got like a long way to go. A long way. We got like 800 something. I think it's crazy. I got 5,000 friends. I got like 10,000 followers and friends, 15,000 followers and friends all together. But YouTube only got like 100 subscribers. Come on, guys. Get on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and let's go. Let's get that. Let's get the YouTube channel up to 5,000. We need to get a YouTube channel to 5,000 by, what is it? It's February now. So by August, we need to be up to at least 5,000 by August. That's the goal. 5,000 subscribers by August. We want to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month, by the end of February, March. We want to be at 5,000 by August, okay? So listen, help me reach that. We're going to be giving away gifts. We're going to be giving away prizes. We're going to be making videos like this, teaching you and show you how to really get in, like how to do these lower thirds and how to do the production part of it. Hit me up on my YouTube page for more tips, more tricks. I love you too. I love you too. Larry and Emily, I love you too. I love you guys too. So listen, hit me up on YouTube, hit me up on Facebook, hit me up, and we're gonna try to get you guys going. Okay, we're gonna try to get you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love, guys. I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all. That warms my heart. That really warms my heart. I appreciate it sincerely. You know what I'm saying? I sincerely appreciate it. Keep following me, man. We got a lot of great things going on. All right. I'll holler at you guys soon. Y'all be blessed. I'll see y'all soon. King Joe. Peace.